Yo, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and today I'm excited to show off the deck that got 13th place at the World Championships. This could be the big underdog, the big rogue deck of the World Championships that performed well, and that is Aggron Arceus. Now, you might be like, it's another Arceus deck. Yeah, it is an Arceus deck. But you know what's kind of crazy is the idea behind this Arceus deck. Now, everyone knows Arceus won the World Championships. I predicted it on the Shuffle Squad podcast. I said Arceus/VMAX will win Worlds. Look what happened. But you know what's crazy? Shout out to Adam Hawkins for getting 13th place at the World Championships with an Aggron VMAX Arceus deck. You might be looking at, why is this good? Isn't Corviknight better? Isn't Melmetal better? Heck, Dialga might be better. Well, here's the thing. This deck actually is not an Aggron VMAX deck. It's actually an Aggron V deck. That's the thing that blew me away when I looked into this deck, is it's actually more of an Aggron V deck. Aggron V's got the attack Merciless Strike, which for a metal and 4 energy does 150 damage, and if your opponent's active has any damage counters on it, you do 150 more damage, which means even with just 10 damage, that is in total doing 310 damage, which hits the sweet spot on V-Stars. And you're also, like, just about to KO a VMAX Pokemon. Of course, when you combine that with Choice Belt, you can take those big 1-hit KOs. Plus, you got cards like Double Turbo, Arceus to build up Aggron to make it easier to fill up the attack cost. And you have yourself a pretty strong attacker, which caught me off guard how good the Aggron V actually is compared to the Aggron VMAX. Yeah, before we get the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking to get any PTCGO codes, make sure you get your codes over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So, if you're looking for any set codes, of course, like the main set, Astral Radiance, and, of course, Pokemon Go. And when Lost Origins comes out in just, like, almost a week away, make sure to get your codes over at Card Cavern. If you get any codes at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF, for a 5% discount on your order. Help channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So, big shout out to Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF. Also, while you're down there, make sure to subscribe to the Shuffle Squad. New episode of the podcast is going out later today, and, of course, I am a co-host on the podcast. Also, a new video on the channel I post every Monday, so definitely don't want to miss out on that. I wasn't able to do last Monday because my computer didn't work, but then Monday coming up, there will be a new video, so check it out. All right, let's look at the list here. So this is Adam Hawkins' list, the exact list he played, so big shout out to him. Awesome achievement. I love seeing Arceus do well with random V Pokemon. And yes, it's another Arceus deck. I know it's your, vanilla Arceus, Path, Marnie, Bibarel engine deck. But again, I think the Aggron is a really interesting partner. It reminds me a lot of Flygon. When Flygon saw a lot of play with Arceus back in the day, it's kind of the same thing. There's a few benefits to Aggron, though. Aggron does have a VMAX, which helps against Flying Pikachu. You also do have a 2 attacks, which both of them are actually okay. Rock Slide does 90 damage, 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's pretty good to set up damage in the future. Also, of course, you have that big 1-hit KO attack, and Aggron VMAX is okay too. It's a nice bulky Pokemon, and it's got another attack that can one-shot stuff with Choice Belt. Max Taking Down does 270. If you have to use that with a Double Turbo, that's 250. With a Choice Belt, that's 280. AKA KO's Palkia on 1 hit. Also, Cracking Stomp does 150 and discards the top card of your opponent's deck. That's pretty good when you're playing against Control, and also good against Miltank stall, where if they're just trying to stall you with a Miltank, you just go Cracking Stomp, and eventually they will deck out. So I really like the idea behind Aggron, and I'm excited to see, like, a card like this is good, because I never thought Aggron was ever good with Arceus. I thought the best metal Pokemon with Arceus was Corviknight VMAX. I just posted a Corviknight VMAX video, like, a week or 2 ago. But Aggron seems to be the better metal partner, and I really like this deck a lot. It's a really cool concept, and I think it's awesome. Having access to Double Goon for Aggron also lets you be more aggressive with your Arceus Trini Nova Goon Ping Choice Belt combos against 220 HP V Pokemon, which is kind of sick, but pretty awesome deck. Let's go show it off on PTCGO and show off the power, hopefully, of Aggron in the video. All right, here we go. We're up against a fighting deck. We're going first, though. All right, we'll take it. What do we start with here? All right, we got Arceus Energy. Now, we are going to have to probably do Crobat, assuming it's not prized. Or, if our top deck is good, they're mulliganing. That'll help us. Is this Rapid Strike Urshifu? It is. Okay, now, obviously not the best matchup on the planet. Now, Aggron, though, is good here. With Aggron V, we can one-shot Urshifu. Okay. Marnie's a good top deck. We'll just bench everything here, I think. Could Quick Ball away the metal, grab Bidoof. Sure. We do have Crobat in the deck, so that's good. We'll grab Bidoof. We'll pass. Maybe, you know what, actually, maybe I should have held the Choice Belt, because if I draw an Arceus V-Star, I can just go Starbirth, Boss, knock out Urshifu. They touch Fighting Energy. Do they even have anything here? The fact they touch the energy to pay Simeon tells me they may not have anything, but we'll see. No, they have a Level Ball. So yeah, Urshifu's definitely a little scary, mainly because Rapid Flow can kill my active. I guess what they could do here is they could fling my active, and then this sets up Arceus VSTAR to be KO'd by a Rapid Flow, potentially, which is pretty bad. Something we'll want to watch out for. But yeah, if we can build up Aggron, and there's the Urshifu. If we can build up Aggron, we have Merciless Strike, which is going to be really good against the VMAX. Ooh, that's annoying. They go after my Aggron. Now it gets killed by Gale Thrust. And we drew the boss. Ugh. So close to being able to pull off the knockout on that Urshifu. Okay, let's see. Marnie gives us an okay-ish hand, I guess. Can Ultra Ball away. Kind of want to conserve the energy. I don't want to lose too much energy. I'm just going to get rid of Net and Boss. Just grab the Arc V here. We're just going to go Turbo Energy Bibarel, I guess. That's the plan. Do we have the other Aggron within the deck? We do not. Okay, that's pretty bad. I kind of need it here because they did attack me with Fling, which is annoying. So I definitely have to try to do something. I could go into the VMAX, but there's the VMAX. Could go into the VMAX here. I guess. I mean, look, we're carrying the Passimian, so Rapid Flow cannot kill my Aggron. So it's Trinity Nova. I was hoping to get a Raihan, though, too. So we could have maybe built up the Aggron in one turn. Because I can one-shot this Urshifu VMAX with Aggron V. That's really big that we can do that. And we'll see what the prize gives us here. Ultra Ball. Okay, I was hoping for Aggron, but I'll take the Ultra Ball. I am going to be able to maybe do Crobat, and I can try to dig and try to get a Raihan to knock him out, assuming they KO me. They promote the Urshifu. That means we're probably going to see a Gmax Rapid Flow here. Most likely. They could knock out Bibarel, which is annoying. There's the Drizzle. Well, actually, to be fair, it's hard for them to pull off the Gmax Rapid Flow when they have a 2-card hand. They have to have Urshifu in their hand or Raihan already in hand to pull this off. Or, like, Rapid Strike Energy in hand to pull this off. So we'll see if they can do it. Because if they do, we're in trouble. Especially if they're playing a Melanie build of Urshifu. They can back-to-back knock out Aggron. Choice Belt. They might just go after Arceus here. But Choice Belt doesn't get them very far. Unless they literally already have, like, the insane Raihan in hand. Let's see. Do they have anything here? They just retreat. Do they have a supporter? No, they don't. Oh, nice. Let's go. Okay. So we attach another energy. I think we're just going to have to research. Yeah, we're just going to research here, I think. Grab Goon. Goon ping this now. I could Bibarel, conserve the hand. I think it's fine, though, to research. I don't think I'll need the VMAX. I think we have to just KO the Urshifu in one hit. Like, that's kind of the game plan, and we have to try to get there somehow. So let's just knock him out here. We should have 2 medals in the deck. Just one. We got to put them all on Aggron and pray. We need to find Raihan. I have not yet seen a Raihan, which is kind of annoying. Will I find one? We got a double turbo. That's okay, but not Raihan. Now, if they do go into the Urshifu VMAX here, we will be able to one-hit kill with Merciless Strike. I don't have a boss, though, to chase it, though, either. This hand is kind of clogged up. Yeah, this hand is definitely clogged. We need, like, a Marnie. We need, like, a Marnie or something. Because I do have the ability to kill the Urshifu and chase it. The problem is I don't have access at the moment with this current hand. But it looks like they are Inteleoning here. So, yeah, we'll see if they can KO Aggron this turn. I don't think they can. They are going to boss. We do have double turbo, so whatever they boss out, I can retreat. And then come in and clean house with Aggron, hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, what are they going to boss? What do they go after here? They could go after Arceus. They are stuck. They just haven't been able to establish a good board. Yeah, they have the Sonya. I didn't get a path, though, which kind of sucks. I can't get rid of the tower, which is pretty bad. They can get another Urshifu down here, which is also pretty bad. This is going to be a tough one to win. Well, to be fair, though, as long as Aggron doesn't get KO'd, I can still knock out an Inteleon and then knock out Urshifu VMAX in one hit. But they're definitely going to try to Gale Thrust this thing next turn, which is kind of the problem here. They have double Choice Belt, which is bad. Yeah, if they just knock him Aggron, I'm in trouble. I need to get another one in play. Maybe I should have went for the VMAX, but the VMAX can't one-shot. Oh, they do grab the VMAX here. Are they going to evolve it? They do. Okay, if I can find a knockout here, I can actually potentially win the game. The problem is my hand is so bad I can't. Okay, here we go. What do we draw? That's not helping. Yeah, I needed a boss here. I can get it. I can't do Bibarel. I mean, I could I could just not kill the Inteleon, obviously. That's a huge... Yeah, I needed a boss here so I could knock out the Urshifu. They have a 1-card hand, though. What did they grab off Shady Dealings again? What did they grab off Shady Dealings? They grabbed... What did they grab? Evo Incense? What did they grab? I think it was Evo Incense, right? They drew Boss Evo Incense. So, I mean, we know they have a boss in their hand. So I can just not knock out the Inteleon, right? I can also Pumpkin Pit the tower away. Then research. Keep digging. Still no boss. Yeesh. Where's my bosses at, PTCGO? Where you at? There's the 2 boss. Yeah, I need a boss there, because I can not knock out this Inteleon, right? I don't have to KO the Inteleon. I could just not attack him here. We know their hand is literally a boss's order. So I can just not attack him here and pray they don't draw anything, right? And then next turn, I can try to draw boss and knock out Urshifu. I just go knock out Urshifu, I knock out Inteleon, I win. Okay, heavy ball. If they play a Crobat here, I'm going to be kind of tilted. If they have a Crobat, I'm done. Snorlax, that's fine. They can't go into it. It's not a big deal. What do we draw? Boss, boss, boss. Yes, let's go. You love to see it. Now, do I hard retreat? I'm kind of low. I think I have to switch. I'm kind of low. Well, they can boss trap me. I think I have to retreat, right? Because they could boss trap me here. That was a huge draw, though. We can bring in the Urshifu, and Aggron can come in and take a big knockout here with Merciless Strike, slaying that Rapid Strike Urshifu. And we do take 3 prizes here. Let's see what we get. Marnie, Aggron, and Bidoof. All right, well, let's see what my opponent can do now. We should have 1 double turbo energy left, which hopefully is not prized. Because, like, I could have played the switch. The problem is they have a boss in their hand, and that's game. They don't have anything. We can clean house with Aggron. It looks like a nice little Aggron sweep, and we did the double turbo. Well, I had Raihan, too, but I didn't have any energy left within the deck, right? Well, I guess I could have Raihan to the other Arceus, so it would have worked out anyways. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Last prize Arceus. We'll take it. Aggron V is a beast, slaying at that Urshifu. All right, we are going to lose the coin flip here. Probably going to go second, and we might be against Ice Rider, too, which is not a matchup you want to go second in. So we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, Ice Rider is very beatable since one of our big attackers is a metal Pokemon, which is good. So Aggron is definitely going to shine here, hopefully. Might even use the VMAX, too. We'll have to see. We open up with Arceus and Aggron here. We'll open up with Arceus, try to get a double turbo, and then build up the Aggron, and that'll be the plan, I guess. That's the plan. We do have Raihan, so I mean, if worse comes to worse, we can always build up Aggron through Raihan, because Aggron VMAX with the Choice Belt and double turbo will be enough to KO the Ice Rider. So Aggron definitely is going to be really good in this matchup. So we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, if this is Ice Rider, we'll have to see. It could be Ice Rider Palkia. Palkia is a little bit more difficult, but we'll see. Well, they get a double Ice Rider start, which is not good. And they get the energy turn 1. They don't get a Sobble. They don't get a Sobble. So it's going to be very hard to KO me here, which is what I like. So we're going to Marnie. We're going to try to high roll the double turbo here. We do get it. Nice. Nice. Yeah, let's just build up Aggron. That's about it. Do we have the VMAX in the deck? We do. We got both Aggrons in the deck, which is good. So all the Aggrons are in the deck. The gang's all here. We'll build up the Aggron, and then next turn I can just go into Arceus VSTAR. If they don't evolve, I can just knock them out with Arceus VSTAR, which feels kind of cheap, but it's how I can go. And then I can go into the Aggron VMAX whenever I want. I could even go Aggron this turn, and then maybe just, like, mill the opponent's top card and maybe try to, like, hit good cards. I don't think that's a good idea, though. But let's see if they are able to KO me here. My opponent does need the VMAX and a Water Energy. They have no Shady Dealings to work with at the moment. There's no energy in the discard for a Melanie, so they have to have a pretty good hand here to pull this off. They got to have a pretty good hand here if they want to get this knockout. Let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they can pull this off here. Because, yeah, I think we're just going to knock them out with Arceus and then build up another Aggron. They don't have it like that. Now, I do have to Marnie them here. That's fine. We'll get another Aggron. I guess I can still just... No, I don't have to Marnie them. I can just Ultra Ball for the V-Star and then just Starbirth for, like, a research or something. It's fine. Let's make sure we're getting the Aggrons in play. Because they could boss an Aggron here, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I can get Research Path, I guess, just to shut off their abilities. Yeah, sure. I was thinking about getting Bidoof there, too. Might have been good to get Bidoof, but I kind of like just getting the Path in play here, just in case they have, like, Crobat or Lumineon or something. And we got the Bidoof anyways. We do find the VMAX, which we can put into play here. Might as well. And then we get Trinity Nova for the knockout on my opponent's poor Ice Rider. And we can put the rest of the energy onto the other Aggron. So now we have 2 Aggrons built up here, which basically slay my opponent's Ice Rider. So even if my opponent is able to take out my Arceus here, the Aggrons are going to come in, and it is not going to be pretty for my opponent. We're even sitting on a pretty good hand. We got Raihan, Marnie. We got the Evo Incense for Bibarel. And then we got the VMAX here, which if we even can just play a Galarian Zigzagoon, we can one-shot my opponent. Right? No, never mind. We need Goon plus Net, or 2 Goons. Never mind. For some reason, my math was off. 150 is 300. We still need 2 Goon Pings. But we'll see what they are able to do here. Can they KO me? I mean, they need a lot. They have the Melanie. They have to get energy here. They have to get energy and Nice Rider VMAX. Here we go. Melanie for 3. Can they do it? They also need multiple backup. So, I mean, they need so much here. Do they even have it? They get a Choice Belt. Can they at least knock me out? Oh, for goodness sake. They don't even knock out my Arceus. That's unfortunate. But that's fine. We can just retreat and they concede. Alright, I was going to go into the Aggron there, but I mean, that's just one example of why Aggron is good. Is Ice Rider's pretty popular right now on the ladder and even in the meta. Okay, we won the coin flip. We'll take it. Let's see if we just get the Arceus energy. Might be against Darkrai. We'll see, though. Alright, there's Arceus energy. Pretty good hand. We got Path 2. Don't want to play that just yet, though. Alright, we'll see who we're playing against here. Will it be Turbo Darkrai? Because this is where Aggron could be good. Yeah, Urshifu. Whoa, what? Okay, that's fine. I mean, not that big of a deal. They do probably play Umbreon, which could be annoying. Obviously, we are to fighting, but if all goes well, I could just OHKO this Urshifu with Arceus, so it's all good. There's a Capture Energy. You haven't seen Single Strike in a while. Let's see how many Hound Hours they're able to get into play here. Oh, they got a Crobat. That's good. That's a nice boss target down the road. Tempted to play the Pumpkaboo just to get rid of the Tower of Darkness, just so they shut off their draw a little bit. Okay, so we want to knock him out. So I actually think we do want a Pumpkaboo. I actually do think we want to play Crobat. We need to dig for this Arceus. There we go. And we got the Goon. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah, because we just go Ultra Ball for Arceus VSTAR. We can evolve it. We can Starbirth now for Choice Belt plus Aggron. And then we can Goon knock out the active. We can Marnie Path my opponent. That's a pretty damn good turn. Holy moly. This is a very good turn. Holy cow, that's a good turn. We got a draw card for next turn, which is good. I was worried we were maybe going to brick. We got Boss, too, which is just bonkers. Then we can just knock him out here in one hit. And Arceus is OP. And we can just build up Aggron. And now we have the ability to go Aggron. And the nice thing is Single Strike kind of self-inflicts damage with the Houndoom. So Aggron's always going to be able to OHKO those Single Strikes, which is pretty good. Let's see what we get here off the prizes. Another Aggron is nice. Another Metal's good. Okay, cool. Nice. Good prizes. Now let's see my opponent come back from this. Because that was a pretty dirty turn. That was a dirty turn. Okay, they do find a counter stadium. That does help them a little bit. But I did Marnie them, and they're going to Marnie me. There goes my boss. I no longer have boss. I think ideally I want to maybe get like 2 Aggrons in play. I need to get Goon or Pumpkaboo off the board, though, so I can bench Bidoof. Yeah, there's the brick. I was figured we were going to brick soon, but that's fine. I got another Ursh. Okay, the Marnie did seem to work. My opponent does have to move Crobat, though, because I'm about to take even more prizes on this Crobat, so they're going to have to move the Crobat. Ooh, they're playing Mustard. What if they're playing Duraludon, actually? They just pass. All right, Boss, one time. Ultra Ball. I can play that. Do we ever want the VMAX? I don't think so. I think we're just going to Ultra Ball, grab Bidoof. And then we're just going to KO the active. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm actually going to hold on to the double turbo energy. I don't know what they're playing. The fact they're playing Mustard. Like, what if they whip out a Duraludon out of nowhere? You see what I'm saying? There's a research. Okay, cool. But yeah, I can just go in with Aggron next turn and KO them. If they go into the VMAX, even the VMAX gets KO'd. I probably, you know what, I should have put a Metal Energy on Aggron then. So I can go 300 damage with Aggron. Because now I need to find Choice Belt, which I don't have access to. So yeah, I think it was actually correct to go actually put an extra metal on. It's fine, though. There's the Ultra Ball. Do they have another Crobat in their deck? Because I wasn't able to get Path down there. Yeah, let's see if they have it. Yeah, they got that. Okay. They're in top deck mode, though. How much? 290 HP left. I can do... I'm actually 10 damage off of a knockout here with Aggron. Okay, well... If I can find... if I can find a Net or a Goon, I win the game. Because I can do 280 damage with the Turbo Energy. So I'm 10 damage short. That's fine. We got good old Bidoof or Bibarel here, plus research. Pretty good odds I find a net plus Goon or something. Or Raihan works too. No, that's not it. Research. Probably got a Big Charm active, actually. Alright, we got it. We got it. I mean, hopefully we got it. I would imagine we got it. Yeah, we got it. There's the Galarian Zigzagoon. That's going to be a job. I mean, we don't really see Single Strike much anymore, but at least we got to use Aggron. It wasn't just the Arceus show the entire time. We got to use Aggron, and we got to use what it was supposed to be used for. Doing 280 damage with that Merciless Strike attack. And there's that Choice Belt in the prizes and the Raihan, and that is a dub with the Aggron deck. All right, let's try the Arceus Aggron deck again here, which we have won the coin flip. Are you playing against Urshifu again? Dang, everyone's on the Urshifu campaign. We do open up with Arceus, but unfortunately, we have no energy in our hand. It's a big deal. I need to get energy here on Arceus, so we better find one. It's going to be disappointing if we don't. But if we're playing against Urshifu, Aggron is pretty good in this matchup, since Aggron V with a Choice Belt and a Goon Ping does OHKO and Urshifu. It's not. Oh, we drew an energy. We'll just attach and pass. Just attach, pass. Like, draw it, attach, pass. We're going to Marnie next turn, I think. Yeah, I can't really afford to lose these many supporters and switching cards. So definitely Marnie and Prey. We'll see my opponent's playing here. Burnett. They're playing a Ditto box deck, but what kind of Ditto box deck is it? Is the question. We'll see, we'll see. It's Magikarp. You know what we can do against Magikarp, though? If they don't put Manaphy in play, we can use Aggron's Rock Slide attack. That's pretty funny, actually. Fortunately, though, my opponent has got a pretty good start. If they have an energy here, they're going to get their first attack on me, which is kind of bad. Like a level ball. We'll see if they get the attack here with thing. They have to have an energy in hand. They are going second. They did Burnett. They don't have a supporter. Do they have a Twin or Turbo to get some poke damage on? They do! Oh, no. It's a Turbo, though, which isn't too bad. Turbo energy is only doing, what, 40 damage? So, no, they're going to lively grouping. Okay. Little do they know I have a Marnie coming their way. That's fine. All right, what do we draw? Another metal. Marnie and Prey. Here we go. We need to get at least a double turbo energy so we can attack. Alrighty then. We do get the Arceus. Perfect. It's a good hand. We can evolve. Starbirth. Oh! I prized all my Bidoof. I was going to grab a Bidoof there, but they're all prized. Okay, then. So let's grab Aggron and double turbo, I guess. We'll have to just hope we get Bidoof off the prizes, or just play Crobat, which don't really want to bench Crobat in this matchup, but we're going to have to. I'm going to hold on to the Choice Belt, because we don't even know what they have in their deck, not to mention it's good Ultra Ball bait. But yeah, I could use Rock Slide in this matchup against my opponent's Magikarp. If they ever bench any Magikarp without a Manaphy, I can try to take like 2 prizes with Aggron, which could speed up the process of us winning. And we do find the little beaver boy. That's what I like to see. And I have Boss in hand to chase. And I have the Aggron, so if my opponent does bench 2 Magikarps and they don't bench that Manaphy, I can knock him out with Aggron, and that's what I'm going to do. Try to put some pressure on my opponent here. Make it awkward for them. There's the Cinccino. They can start drawing cards. They're going to be able to draw quite a bit here. But I don't think they're going to be able to KO Arceus this turn. I think a Big Charmed Arceus also can never get one-shot, which is also pretty good, so something to note. They lose an energy. Aggron VMAX is good in this matchup too, because I can actually use its first attack to mill the top card of my opponent's deck, which is pretty beneficial. My opponent benches a Magikarp. If they don't attack me with it, well, either way I have Boss Nate. Either way, we're taking 2 prizes with Aggron V. Either way, this Aggron V is taking us 2 prizes, unless they bench Manaphy. They do have a research. They do lose Peonian Rescue Carrier. All right, here we go. What do they find? There's Ditto. They're slow. Ooh, they're playing Galarian Slow. Okay, they're playing the Slow King. Or Slowbro. I don't think they'll be able to chase it that hard. Like, I don't think they'll be able to chase me that hard, though. They do go into the Carp. Double Turbo. So I can knock out Cinccino and Ditto, or I can knock out Slowbro and Ditto. I don't even know. I don't know what I like more. Both are pretty appealing to me. I kind of like KOing the... I think knocking out a Cinccino is good to, like, cripple their draw. Let's do it. Yeah, cripple the draw. Hold the hand and Rock Slide. Yeah, do this. 30 damage elsewhere. I guess we'll put it on the Slowbro. I can hit a Cinccino, actually. I think eventually we can take out the Cinccino if we can just keep doing Rock Slide over and over again, which seems fine. Take out the Carp. Take our prize. Bidoof. Okay, and the bottom card is going to be Research. There we go. We got some more draw. But yeah, we'll see what happens next turn. My opponent might KO me. There's a world where they could knock me out, and there's a Twin. That does help them. But taking out the Cinccino makes it harder for them. That's the plan. Knocking out the Cinccino hopefully makes it harder for them to knock me out. I think they need quite a bit of Carps here to KO me. And as long as there's no Manaphy coming down, they cannot bench any Magikarps, which does help us. Makes them have to keep constantly chaining Dittos. Okay, they got Level Ball. This is why I KO'd the Cinccino, right? Not only do we cripple their draw, we also cripple their damage output potential with the Make Do on the Magikarp. So, good play there. But unfortunately, they do have ways to discard more Carps. They have a knockout. Ooh, they do have the knockout here. They actually have a knockout. Ooh, we actually might be in trouble now. They do have a KO. Oh, but they're going to boss my Arceus. Fair play. That's fine. That's fine. How much are they doing? 220. Well, they did have a knockout. Oh, my math was way off. I thought, oh, they need a choice. For some reason, I thought 4 Gyarados, 4 Carps is 280. That's actually not. It's 250. I forget they need a Choice Belt. I thought, yeah, no, I thought they were going to knock me out, but I guess not. It's fine. We can just grab Arceus. It might be better to get Aggron, actually, to be honest. Aggron VMAX might have been, like, the better card to set up, actually. In all honesty, yeah, I might regret that. We'll see, though. It's fine. Because we can still Big Charm and Arceus, which is still good enough. But Aggron would be better because they can't one-shot as easily. Let's research here. Yeah. Could go Aggron VMAX now. It's like, deny him a prize this turn. Seems pretty good. I mean, yeah, I could have Rock Slided, but it's fine. I don't think I really need to anymore. Quick Ball. Get rid of a Barrel. I have Goon. Doesn't really fix much math. I guess I could have used Goon, actually, I could have went, like, triple Goon Ping with a Scoop Up Net to knock out Cinccino if I Rock Slided here. Let's bench this, draw a card. We have Switch in hand. I'm not too concerned. I doubt they play Marnie either. Cracking Stomp. And we could mill a good card here. We could mill a good card. Could be an Energy. Bruno, that's not bad. Yeah, okay, that's good. We'll take it. Bruno is a good card. Now, I did bench Aggron, and I know I'm like, well, they can boss knock it out. They can boss KO Arceus anyway, so no matter what, I had a Pokemon that they could boss knock out. That's why I didn't really care about benching the Aggron, if you're wondering. Because, like, I already have Arceus in play. Like, they already could have KO'd Arceus here, which would have been pretty bad, right? So it didn't really matter if, no matter what, they're taking a boss count on 2 prizers, so there's no reason not to just bench Aggron. And I can also build it up for Rock Slide again, which could be good against Cinccino. We'll see what they do. They Bruno. As long as they don't get a knockout this turn, I'm fine. Actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have benched that, because I guess if... well, they didn't play a boss anyway, so the game is just over, actually. Never mind, they didn't even play a boss. All right, what do we draw? Another Arceus. So I just need to not whiff here. But they just concede the game. Aggron is just too much for them to handle. I'm glad we got to use Rock Slide. Rock Slide's an underrated attack in this deck, in my opinion. Especially when you combine it with Aggron's other attack. That'll be a video on the Aggron Arceus deck that got 13th place at the World Championships. Once again, big shout out to Adam Hawkins for accomplishing that achievement with a pretty insane Arceus combo. Something that I don't think anyone has really ever thought of is playing the Aggron V as the main attacker with Arceus over playing the Aggron VMAX, which I've done a video on Aggron VMAX before with Arceus, but I didn't really consider how good the Aggron V actually could be. And this is a really fun deck to play. I'm always a fan of these Arceus decks where they play like a wacky combo. Like, that's to me is more interesting than like Arceus Inteleon or Arceus Pikachu. Having some wacky creation and making a card like Aggron actually good is amazing to see, and I think it's a pretty awesome achievement. This deck's also pretty good, in my opinion, and I did win a lot of games. A lot of games I got that I didn't include in the video were very, very one-sided, where I just ran them over, and they just conceded really early on. But the deck is pretty strong, and I definitely think it's a well-deserved deck within the meta right now. The only issue is it doesn't really have a good out to Miltank, but with Aggron VMAX, you can keep milling them with Cracking Stomp, so maybe that's how you deal with Miltank. But yeah, that'll be the video on the deck. If you all enjoyed the video, leave a like, new to the channel, comment below. Help me on the road to reaching 33,000 subscribers. I do want to thank everybody for 32K subs. Once again, big thank you for everyone. We're getting ready for Lost Origins, which I'm excited for. Make sure to go check out the Shovel Squad down below. Make sure to go give them a subscribe. New podcast episode coming out later today and all that good stuff. And I got a new video coming out every Monday on their channel. Check out Car Kevin. You get any codes? Use code. You have to check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord. I did do a big stream the other day where I got 11th place in the late night with Reggie. So if y'all want to go give that stream a watch, I do have it highlighted. Y'all can go watch that if you're interested in some Reggie action. And if you're not following my Twitch yet, go follow it, please and thank you. I'm on the road to 8,000 followers. All right, peace out.